Homework corrections for page 17. This time we're looking at dividing fractions, so our rule is going to be keep, change, flip. First one, we're keeping 2/3, we've changed our divide to multiply, and we flip 1/4, that changes to 4/1. Then your multiplying is normal, 2 times 4 is 8, 3 times 1 is 3. Top heavy or an improper fraction, so we need to work out how many 3's there are in 8, so there's 2, which brings us up to 6, remainder 2/3. Half divided by 1/3, keep, change, flip. So we've now got 1/2 times 3/1, multiply across, 1 times 3 is 3, 2 times 1 is 2. How many 2's are there in 3? Well, there's 1, remainder 1/2. Keep, change, flip, so that becomes 5/3. 1 times 5 is 5, 2 times 3 is 6. And we can't simplify that any further, so we just leave that as 5/6. Next one, keep, change, flip, 3/2. 4 times 3 is 12, 5 times 2 is 10. How many 10's are there in 12? There's 1, remainder 2/10. We can simplify 2/10 by dividing by 2, so our final answer is 1 and 1/5. Part E, keep, change, flip, 3/7 becomes 7/3. 3 times 7 is 21, 4 times 3 is 12. How many 12's are there in 21? There's 1, remainder 1, remainder 9/12. We can simplify our 9/12 by dividing by 3, so our final answer is 1 and 3/4. Next one, keep, change, flip, half becomes 2/1, 2 times 2 is 4, 5 times 1 is 5. And we just leave it as 4/5. Next one, keep, change, flip, 8/9 becomes 9/8, 9/24. Can simplify 9/24 by dividing both top and bottom by 3, so 9 divided by 3 is 3, 24 divided by 3 is 8. So our final answer is 3/8. Next one, 1/2 times 6/5, 6/10. Simplify by dividing both top and bottom by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Next questions, we've got our mixed fractions. Again, change them to improper fractions. 10 times 2 is 20, plus 9 is 29/10, divided by 1/10. Then we need to apply our keep, change, flip, so 29/10 stays the same. Change your divide to multiply and flip your 1/10 to 10/1. 29 times 10 is 290 over 10 times 1, which is 10. You could divide both top and bottom by 10, so stroke off the 0 and you get 29 as your final answer for the first one. Next one, change your mixed fraction to improper, so 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7/2, and we've got 2/9 divided by 7/2. Then apply your keep, change, flip, so keep 2/9, change, divide to multiply, flip 7/2 to 2/7, multiply across, 2 times 2 is 4, 9 times 7 is 63, and we can't simplify that any further, so that's going to be 4/63. Next question, we're on to part C. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 4 is 18/7, divided by 4/7. Keep, change, flip, keep 18/7. Divide becomes multiply, 4/7 we flip, which becomes 7/4. You can use your calculator here. So 18 times 7 is 126/28. How many 28's go into 126? Use your calculator, so type in 126 divided by 28. Press SD, so we know we've got a whole number is 4. Remainder, so 4 times 28 is 112. We need 126. So the difference is 126, take away 112. The difference is 14/28. If we then look at the 14/28, you could divide top and bottom by 14, which simplifies it further to 4 and 1/2. Next question, 3 and 1/5 divided by half. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 1 is 16/5, divided by a half, keep, change, flip. That's going to become 16 over 5 times 2 over 1. 16 times 2 is 32, 5 times 1 is 5. How many 5s are there in 32? So 32 divided by 5. Press SD. Our whole number is 6. So you write whole number is 6. Remainder, so 6 times 5 is 30. We need 32, so our remainder is going to be 2 over 5. 6 and 2 fifths. Next one, 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5 over 4. 3 fifths divided by 5 over 4. Keep, change, flip. 3 fifths we keep. Change your divide to a multiply. Flip 5 over 4 to 4 over 5. Multiply across. 3 times 4 is 12. 5 times 5 is 25. And we can't simplify that, so that's just 12 over 25. Next one, 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3 over 2. It's 1/4 divided by 3 over 2. Keep, change, flip. Keep quarter, change, divide to multiply. Flip 3 over 2 to 2 over 3 and multiply across. 1 times 2 is 2. 4 times 3 is 12. We could divide both top and bottom by 2, so that becomes 1 over 6. Next one, 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7 over 3, divided by 5 over 6. Keep, change, flip. Keep your 7 over 3. Change your divide to multiply. Flip 5 over 6 to 6 over 5. Multiply across, that's going to be 42 over 15. You need to work out how many 15s there are in 42. So type into your calculator 42 divided by 15. Press SD, so our whole number is 2. That goes in there. Our remainder, so we've got 2 times 15, that brings us up to 30. We need 42, so our remainder is 12 over 15. That's our final answer. And the last one, 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5, so you've got 1/3 divided by 5 over 4. Keep, change, flip, multiply across, 4 over 15, and that's our final answer. Next question, so these are worded questions. A floor measures 2 1/4 meters by 4 1/3 meters. What is the area? So area is going to be length by breadth, so say 4 1/3 by 2 1/4, so you're just multiplying those. Change your mixed fractions to improper fractions, so 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13 over 3, times 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9 over 4. 13 times 9 is 39. Sorry, 13 times 9 is 117. 3 times 4 is 12. How many 12s are there in 117? So you type in 117 divided by 12. SD, 9 is our whole number. 9 times 12 brings us up to 108. We need 117, so work out the difference. 117 take 108. Our difference is 9 over 12. If you look at 9/12, you could simplify that by dividing both top and bottom by 3. So your final answer is 9 and 3 over 4. Next question. A fraction was remaining. What fraction was remaining after 1/5 of a bar of chocolate was eaten? So if 1/5 was eaten, you know 4/5 will be left. Next one, a nail measuring 16.4 centimetres is hammered into a block of wood so that 1/4 of its length is sticking out. How many millimetres are inside the wood? So you've got centimetres and millimetres. We need our answer in millimetres, so I would change the 16.4 to millimetres by multiplying by 10. So that's going to be 164 millimetres. 1/4 of its length is sticking out. So you need to find, 1/4 of its length is sticking out. How many millimetres are inside the wood? So if 1/4 of its length is out, 3/4 are going to be inside. So you need to work out 3/4 of 164. You're going to divide by the bottom, multiply by the top. So divide by 4, multiply by 3. 164 divided by 4 use your calculator, is 41. Times that answer by 3 is 123 millimetres. The last example then, 1/3 of a chocolate bar was eaten. If the chocolate bar originally contained 27 pieces, how many pieces are remaining? So you need to find 1/3 of 27. So you're going to divide by 3, multiply by 1. 27 divided by 3 is 9. 9 times 1 is 9. How many were remaining? So 27 take 9, 18 pieces were remaining.